know. Let them know.
Adisadel on the hill, the primos welcome praise. Amameka, oh great man, Santa Claus says, Adiso, great Adiso, ways are never limited, ways are always there. My life in a disco, that's good as I am. I told my mama that she won't see me no more. If I die in a disco, I die in Santa. Every Santa Claus is fighting for his life. I live my life in a disco, that's good as I am. I told my mama that she won't see me no more. If I die in a disco, I die in Santa. Every Santa Claus is fighting for his life. Somebody. You be my brother, Mabo. I want somebody. I want somebody. Who gonna be there? I want my somebody to come in, my brother, justice. Justice. I want somebody. I want somebody. I want somebody. I want somebody to come in, my brother, Ivan. Marcia Mezera. Disco boys, Akabako, I made a faux pas. It's a shake your body. I don't know, baby. Okay, at this other college. Now, this is the time. Now, the whole world is watching. Tell us, what makes at this other college different? What makes Adisadel College different from the other schools?
Come. We Santas don't do but ifs or maybes. We do only absolutes. And Adisadel College is the best school in the country. We are winning this contest with a margin. Achimota is not our size. We are sizeless in this country. You understand? So, we have the pedigree. We have been to 6 consecutive semi-finals. We have been to 4 consecutive finals. The only school in Ghana to have been to 4 consecutive finals. We are here. We are not here to participate. We are here to take over. Adisko for you.
Taking it.
So you're taking the trophy? Adisko, you're taking the trophy? Okay, you guys were talking about
Infanta payment, all of that.
Yeah, they are not schools.
They are not
foundations.
So tell me, you know, people are saying that Adisadel College. Wait, relax. Well, people are saying that at this school you only know how to get to the grand finale, but you don't win the trophy when you get there.
Thank you, man. Cool down. You say if you go to that room when I ask you a question. Thank you very much for the question. People are saying, thank God people are saying, let them say. We don't get time, bro. We don't get time, bro. Oh, we don't have time. God knows shame we.
You're lifting the trophy, right?
Come again?
You're lifting the trophy?
Come again?
The 2020 trophy.
Are you really asking this?
Yeah, I'm asking.
No, don't ask this.
Wow, it's a charged atmosphere. I mean, it's a electrified atmosphere. These gentlemen are standing outside. You're unable to get inside because there has to be social distancing, in the auditorium. So they would have to follow the conversation, they would have to follow the contest, from outside. I'm sure they'll be doing that on their phones because we are streaming live on the JoyNews platform. On the JoyNews, just go to the Facebook page on Facebook, our Facebook page. You can watch the contest live. You can also tune in to the JoyNews channel to watch this contest live. It's at Adisadel College against Achimota School and then Keta Senior High Technical School. I'm trying to find some of the guys from Keta. Well, Jolali. Okay, Jolali, we have some of the guys from Jolali. Come, let's talk to you. Jolali, Keta Senior High Technical School. Great. Keta, Charlie, let's fill you guys. We've heard from Achimota School. We've heard from Adisco. What's up with Keta School?
You see, Achimota will talk. Adisco will talk. But we Keta Skins, we are silent killers. Okay. Make them talk. But we know what we're doing there. Abibab, we know what we're doing there. They are making noise. Let them make noise. But at the end of the contest, we'll see who is who. Yes. We'll see who is the ego.
So what makes Keta School different from Achimota School and then Adisadel College? Tell us.
We're in the Volta region. The other schools are some other places. But we know we are the only Volta region school left. We are not going to disappoint them. Yes. Jolali. Now or never.
How do you feel about that? Bishop Herman College, Maoli School, all of them kicked out of the competition. How do you guys feel about that?
Well, Charlie, you see, Maoli is our sister school. Bishop Herman, they plus we. But what we say is that we are telling them that Charlie Bishop Herman is our business. So we just wish them better luck next time. We just wish them better luck next time. So that is just Keta School.
What made Keta School fun those days? Back in the days?
He said?
Back in the days, what made Keta School fun?
What makes Keta School fun?
Yeah, what made it fun? What made it fun? I mean, all the schools have their unique, what I'll call practices. So yeah, Keta School, what made it different for you?
Sports and academics. Sports and academics. That is what makes Keta School fun. And we always win. We always win. We always win. We've been to SemiFinals 2018, 2019. This year is ours.
This year we are taking it.
No darling. No darling. No darling.
This year, Keta School.
Jolali.
Never.
It is ours.
Are you also from Keta School? You're from Keta School?
Yeah.
Okay, tell me about Keta School.
All right, so Keta School, we depends on actions and always. So what they are doing basically, they are just making noise. There is nothing they can prove to Keta School. Yeah. So that's all they are here to. They are here to show that, we are here to make it.
Silent killers.
Okay, great. So once again, our coverage of the National Science and Maths Quiz is made possible by Bright SHTS in Kukrentumi, in the eastern region Kukrentumi. They are making it possible for us to bring you the National Science and Maths Quiz. Also remember that Adonko hand sanitizer is making it possible. Adonko hand sanitizer, Korompo, Stroke, DBS Roofing Papa here, also making it possible for us to bring you this live coverage of the National Science and Maths Quiz. Not forgetting Adonko Next Level Energy Drink, also making it possible for us to bring you the semi-final contest of the National Science and Maths Quiz. It's very difficult to predict the school that's going to qualify to the grand finale. Opokuwari School, they've qualified to the grand finale of the National Science and Maths Quiz. Accra Academy unfortunately, the 27-year drought of getting to the grand finale of the National Science and Maths Quiz would continue. Accra Cap has never been to the finals of the National Science and Maths Quiz since its inception in the year 1993. It looks like it's going to continue. They would have to defer any hopes, dreams, and aspirations of getting to the quarterfinals for 2021, because this year it's not going to be possible. They've been kicked out of the competition. They were kicked out together with Bwampo and some SHTS. Opokuwari School showed class, outclassed them, and actually proved that they've won the National Science and Maths Quiz before. In fact, they are two-time winners of the National Science and Maths Quiz, and they proved that indeed they are former champions on stage. Now, before they got to the semi-finals, though, they kicked out Holy Child School. Yes, the Opokuwari School kicked out Holy Child School and Wesley Girls to make it to the semi-finals, and now they're making it to the grand finale. Many thought that Accra Academy will put up, that show that they put up during the contest against, St. Augustine's, College. They kicked out defending champions St. Augustine's College. So a lot of people thought that, okay, now you've kicked out the defending champions. The path is cleared for you to go. Unfortunately, they couldn't go. And now they've also been kicked out, of that contest. I remember in that quarterfinal clash, it was Marcelinus Agbenyega who did the magic. Now, it came down to the last question in the 5th round before the winner, was determined in that contest. So many thought that Accra would do some magic, this time. But it never happened. It continued to be a dream. And now we have Achimota School, Adisadel College, and then Keta SHTS Technical School. Remember also that later we'll have the contest between Presec Legon. Yes, they are talking about Let's Celebrate 6. They say hashtag Let's Celebrate 6. We're waiting to see if Kumasi Academy would thwart, that dream and aspiration. We're also waiting to see what's going to happen in that contest, because Kumasi Academy, really strong side, a strong side that cannot be underrated. We're waiting to see how it's going to pan out. But in some minutes, though, we'll take you to the University of Ghana Business School, the main auditorium, where the contest between Adisadel College, Achimota School, and Keta SHTS Technical School will be taking place.
And you're live on the JoyNews channel. Many thanks for staying with us. Very soon we'll bring you that clash between Achimota School, Adisadel College, and Keta Senior High School. Let me tell you a bit about these schools. I'll begin with Achimota School. It's looking at ending its 16-year trophy drought. They are two-time winners of the competition. They first won the competition in 1998 and the second 6 years later. You're live on the JoyNews channel. We'll take a couple of messages. We'll be right back to continue.
Welcome to the 2020 edition of the National Science and Math Quiz. We are in the semi-finals. This time, we bring you the second semi-final contest, which features Achimota School. Keta Senior High Technical School. And Adisadel College. We'll meet the contestants shortly, but I have a few comments to make. First, I would like to remind everyone that we are in the Absa Bank money zone. What this means is that each point earned is worth 15 Ghana cedis to the team. At the end of the contest, we'll do the calculations and present the total amount to each team. That means no one here will leave empty-handed. We are grateful to Absa Bank for this money zone. Thank you, Absa Bank. Now, I'd like to acknowledge our sponsors. The National Science and Math Quiz is sponsored by the Ghana Education Service in partnership with Absa Bank and supported by JoyNews, Prudential, Airtel Tigo, Dano Milk, Accra College of Medicine, Academic City University College, Central University, GTP, Adansa Travels, Third Eye Care and Vision Center, Medifem Multi-Specialist Hospital and Fertility Center, Newmont Ghana, and YFM. Ladies and gentlemen, yes, it's a primetime production. My name is Elsiefa Hoffman, and I'm honored to be your quiz mistress. Thank you. Let's meet the contestants. Achimota School is represented by
Robil Abdul Muhammad Qatari, final year. Lauren Abeku Otu, final year.
You're welcome, gentlemen.
Thank you.
How are you?
Very fine.
All right. The journey so far. In fact, I remember Achimota School, you were the ones that sent us to a tie break. Was it not you?
You were the ones.
Why? Anyway, so what has the competition been like for you all this while?
It has been a very nice contest for us. At the 1A stage, we met Bantamines and Tibet. We also had Shooter 1. And at the quarterfinal stage, we met Prempeh and Anglican. And that was what sent us to the tiebreaker. But by the grace of God, we were able to make it through. And we are here to do our best today. And we feel very strongly that God will see us through today.
So we are not expecting a tie break?
No, please.
Not at all. I don't like tie breaks. Okay. I wish you well.
Thank you.
Next is Keta Senior High Technical School, represented by
Anyamisi Elizabeth.
You're welcome, lady and gentlemen. How are you?
Yeah, fine.
You've recovered from your last contest? All right, what happened? What's your journey been like so far?
The journey so far has been difficult, but by the grace of God, we are here.
All right, what are we expecting today?
Expect nothing but the best.
All right. Best wishes.
Thank you.
Finally, we have Adisadel College represented by
Apollo Justice.
Ivan Henne.
You are very welcome, gentlemen. How are you feeling?
We are good by the grace of God.
Wonderful. You are one-time champions, 2016. And then you made it to semifinals for 6 consecutive times. What has it been like this year? What do you think?
The journey has been tough, but God has been faithful.
All right. And this contest, what are we expecting?
Nothing but the best.
All right. I wish you well.
Thank you.
Viewers, we've met the contestants. We are ready and set to begin. Contestants, as you know, the contest comes to you in 5 rounds. The first round, this round, is the round for fundamental concepts. The questions are simple and direct. I'm expecting simple and direct answers from you. If you answer your major question correctly, 3 points. If the question is incorrectly answered, it becomes available to the 2 remaining schools to ring and answer. If they ring and answer correctly, a bonus point. If not, there's a penalty, 1 point. For questions which require calculations, you have 30 seconds to present your answer. If there are no calculations, you have 10 seconds to do so. All questions, all of them, are to be attempted once only. Best wishes to all 3 schools. I'm going to be starting with you at Adisadel College. Your question. Give the name, and I'm expecting first name and last name. Give the name and nationality of the scientist who discovered that the enthalpy of a reaction leading to the formation of a certain product is independent of the route of the reaction. Ivan.
Okay. The scientist is Johannes Hess, and he's a Swiss scientist.
All right, 1 out of 3. The gentleman is called Germain, but I was really not that interested in the Germain. It's Henry Hess. Henry. And he's a Russian. Keta, give the name, same conditions. Give the name and nationality of the scientist who discovered the rule for determining the arrangement of electrons in a subshell. James?
The scientist is Hans, and he's a German.
2 out of 3. So you don't know his first name, huh? He is called Friedrich Hund, and he's German. Achimota School, give the name, same conditions. The name and nationality of the scientist who first studied systematically the liquefaction of gases. Lauren.
Humphrey Davy, and he is British.
That's incorrect. Nobody wanted that for a bonus? All right. The right answer is Michael Faraday. Michael Faraday. And yes, he's English or British, but if you don't get the name right, that would have just been guesswork, right? So I can't give that to you. All right, next set. It comes with a preamble to all schools. Please listen to your preamble very carefully and give me your answer very carefully. The preamble is this. Find the constant term in the expansion of the given binomial. You may leave your answer in the form n combination r multiplied by a raised to the power r multiplied by b raised to the power s. Did you get your preamble? One more time. Find the constant term in the expansion of the given binomial. You may leave your answer in the form n combination r multiplied by a raised to the power r multiplied by b raised to the power s. Good. So now, at Adisadel College, your binomial is 3x squared plus 2 over x, all raised to the power 6. Yes, Apau.
We have 6 combination 4 multiplying in a bracket 3x squared, that bracket exponent 2, multiplying in another bracket 2 on x, that bracket exponent 4.
No. For bonus. The right answer, 6 combination 2, multiplying 3 squared, multiplying 2 raised to the power 4. Keta, with the same preamble, your binomial is 2x plus 1 over 3x squared, all raised to the power 9. Yes, Elizabeth.
So we have 9 combination 3 multiplying 2 combination 2x power 6 multiplying 1 over 3x squared power 3.
That's incorrect. Yes, Apple.
We have 9 combination 3 multiplying 2 exponent 6 multiplying 1 on 3 exponent 3.
Yes. Achimota School, with the same preamble, your binomial is 5x squared plus 1 over 2x squared, all raised to the power 8. Yes, Katari.
So we have 8 combination 4 multiplying 5 to the power 4 multiplying 1/2 to the power 4.
Yes. Next set, preamble to all schools. Preamble. Phytoremediation refers to the natural ability of certain plants to bioaccumulate, degrade, or render harmless contaminants in soil, water, or air. Explain the following terms with respect to phytoremediation. Once again, when I get to your school, I will give you a term. You are to explain it with respect to phytoremediation, because phytoremediation refers to the natural ability of certain plants to bioaccumulate, degrade, or render harmless contaminants in soil, water, or air. You understand your preamble? Great. Okay, so Adisadel College, phytohydraulics. Ivan.
Okay, this is the natural ability of certain plants to bioaccumulate contaminants in water. That is, they bioaccumulate and make water contaminants harmful. They make them harmless, sorry.
I'm not accepting it. For a bonus. All right, let me hold on to your answer for now. Okay. All right, so Keta, with the same preamble. Phytovolatilization. Yes, James.
Phytovolatilization is the ability of certain plants to convert solid or liquid waste in water, land, or air into gaseous form, and by that reducing the effect of this waste in water, land, and the environment.
I'm not accepting it for a bonus. I'm holding on to your answer as well. With the same preamble, Achimota School, Phyto Accumulation. Yes, Katari.
So, Phyto Accumulation refers to the process by which plants gather harmful substances and collect them into a larger mass, such that they are not spread out in the environment and are stored by the plants so that their harmful effects are reduced and collection of them will be easier.
I'll give you one. All right, so let me go through the answers, okay? First, phytohydraulics. This is the use of deep-rooted plants, okay? So plants with deep roots, usually trees, to contain or degrade groundwater contaminants that come into contact with their roots. So the deep-rooted plants, that is a key part of the explanation, which I didn't get from you. All right. Phytovolatilization, Keta, the use of plants to take up volatile compounds through their roots and transfer the same compounds or their metabolites through the leaves, thereby releasing them into the atmosphere. You see that you went on and on telling me the things I told you in the preamble. Didn't talk about roots picking up, didn't talk about transpiration. I couldn't accept any of that. And then Achimota School, Phyto Accumulation. The plants take up contaminants through their roots and store them in the tissues or stems or leaves. You talked about storage. So the contaminants are not necessarily degraded, but they are removed from the environment when the plants are harvested. Okay. All right, next set. Preamble to all schools. Preamble. A Stern Gerlach apparatus is operated with a collimated beam of atoms produced by a hot oven. The incoming beam intensity is I, and all the atoms in the beam have a total angular momentum quantum number equal to 3/2. Let me repeat that preamble. A Stern Gerlach apparatus is operated with a collimated beam of atoms produced by a hot oven. The incoming beam intensity is I, and all the atoms in the beam have a total angular momentum quantum number equal to 3/2. Now, at Adisadel College, what is the intensity of the beam that exits the apparatus in the same direction as the incoming beam? Ivan.
The intensity is, we have the intensity to be 1.0 times 10 exponent 9 watts per meter square.
That's incorrect for a bonus. I knew there was trouble when I saw you doing so much calculation. The answer is 0. Keta, with the same preamble. How many spots are observed on a screen placed ahead of the apparatus? James.
Madam, 1 spot.
No, for a bonus. So you decided not to calculate. All right. The right answer is 4. With the same preamble, Achimota School. What are the intensities of each of the beams that emerge from the apparatus? Yes, Lauren?
3I.
That's incorrect for a bonus. The right answer is I/4. Next set. 10 seconds. Adisadel, what is a cyclotron used for? Ivan.
Okay. The cyclotron is used for the acceleration of charges. That is, it can be used for accelerating electrons.
2 out of 3. Is it just electrons? It's a device that is used to accelerate electrons, protons, and alpha particles, and even ions to very high speeds. Okay. Keta, what is a Geiger-Müller counter used for? Yes, James.
A Geiger-Müller counter is a device that's used to detect radiations, that's nuclear radiations, such as the alpha particle, beta particle, and the gamma particle through the ionization of the gas inside the device.
2 out of 3. Yes, it's used to detect these particles, but it's also used to count them, detect or count the particles that are emitted from radioactive nuclei and other nuclear processes. Achimota School. The effect of a specific type of nuclear radiation on a person depends on 2 factors. What are these 2 factors? Lauren.
So we have the penetrating power and the ionizing power.
That's incorrect. For bonus. Yes, Ivan.
We have the intensity of the radiation, and secondly, the duration of exposure of the person to the radiation.
Okay, I'll accept that. Yes, so the dosage, that is equivalent to the intensity, and then the length of time the dosage is received, that's equivalent to the duration. All right. Preamble to all schools, preamble. Find the values of the scalars x and y if the resultant of the given 3 vectors A, B, C is 0. Okay, so once again, your preamble. Find the values of the scalars x and y if the resultant of the 3 vectors A, B, and C that I give you is 0. I hope you got the preamble. Okay, good. So Adisadel, A is equal to I plus 2yj. B is equal to the expression x minus 3i plus the expression x minus yj. C is equal to the expression x minus yi plus the expression 2 minus xj. Apple.
Take y is minus 1 check inside. We have minus 1. Y is equal to -1 and x equals half.
That's incorrect for a bonus. X is equal to 0, y is equal to -2. Keta, with the same preamble. A is equal to the expression 3 minus xi plus the expression y plus 1j. B is equal to the expression y plus xi plus xj. C is equal to the expression x minus yi plus the expression 5 minus xj. Yes, James.
Madam, y is equal to -1 and x is equal to -3. Y is equal to -1 and s is equal to -3.
2 out of 3. X is equal to -3, that's the one you got, and Y is equal to -6. Achimota School, with the same preamble. A is equal to 2I plus the expression Y minus XJ. B is equal to the expression X plus YI plus the expression X minus 2YJ. C is equal to -4I plus the expression 2Y minus 4J. Yes, Lauren.
Y is equal to 4 and X is equal to -2.
Yes. Next set, preamble to all schools. Preamble to all schools. Rearrange the following to indicate their logical sequence of occurrence. That's the preamble. Rearrange the following to indicate cervix. Go ahead.
From inside to outside, we have ovum, oviduct, uterus, cervix, vagina.
Start again. What was your first one?
Ovum, oviduct, uterus, cervix, vagina.
I'm not giving that to you. I didn't say ovum. I said ovary. Eh? No. No, I'm not accepting it. All right. Keta, with the same preamble, motor neuron, receptor, sensory neuron, effector, association neuron. Yes, James.
We have receptor, sensory neuron, associatory neuron, motor neuron, and effector.
Yes. Achimota School. Listen carefully. Pupil, yellow spot, cornea, lens, aqueous humor. Yes, Katari.
So we have cornea, pupil, lens, aqueous humor, and yellow spots.
That's incorrect. Yes, James.
We have cornea, aqueous humor, pupil, lens, yellow spot.
Yes. Next set has a preamble to all schools. Preamble. A brachytherapy procedure involves implantation of seeds of iodine 125, an iodine isotope that decays by electron capture with a half-life of about 60 days. Your preamble again. A brachytherapy procedure involves implantation of seeds of iodine 125, an iodine isotope that decays by electron capture with a half-life of about 60 days. At Adisadel College, if a 9.6 megabecquerel iodine 125 seed is implanted in a patient and left in place, what is the residual activity 180 days after the procedure? Apawu.
1.2 megabecquerel.
You're right. It's not available. Your own major question with the same preamble. How many iodine 125 atoms are there in a 14 megabecquerel seed? Which of you are Peru?
1.8 megabecquerel.
That's incorrect. I asked about the number of atoms. 1.0 times 10 raised to the power 14. Achimota School with the same preamble. 180 days after seeds with a total activity of 160 megabecquerel were implanted in a patient, a top-up procedure was conducted in which additional seeds with a total activity of 64 megabecquerel were implanted. What is the residual activity 180 days after the top-up procedure? Yes, Katari.
84 megabecquerel.
That's incorrect for bonus. All right. 10.5 megabecquerel, I would have accepted 11 megabecquerel. Next set has a preamble to all schools. Preamble. The Oswald process is a commercial method for the manufacture of trioxynitrate 5 acid by catalytic oxidation of ammonia. The balanced equations for the steps involved are as follows. First one, 4NH3 gas plus 5O2 gas going to 4NO gas plus 6H2O gas. Second one, 2NO gas plus O2 gas going to 2NO2 gas. Third one, 3NO2 gas plus H2O liquid going to aqueous 2HNO3 plus NO gas. Atomic masses, oxygen is 16.0, nitrogen is 14.0, and hydrogen is 1.00. I know you'll have me read it again, right? Okay, so here we go. The Oswald process is a commercial method for the manufacture of trioxynitrate 5 acid by catalytic oxidation of ammonia. The balanced equations for the steps involved are as follows. First one, 4NH3 gas plus 5O2 gas going to 4NO gas plus 6H2O gas. Second, 2NO gas plus O2 gas going to 2NO2 gas. Third one, 3NO2 gas plus H2O liquid going to 2HNO3 aqueous plus NO gas. And atomic masses, oxygen is 16.0, nitrogen is 14.0, hydrogen is 1.00. Now, Adisadel College, calculate the mass of HNO3 to be produced from 17.0 kilograms of NH3 gas in the presence of excess oxygen and water. Ivan.
We have 31.5 kilograms.
That's incorrect. For bonus. The right answer is 42.0 kilogram. With the same preamble, Keta, calculate the total mass of oxygen needed to convert 17.0 kilogram of NH3 gas to the stoichiometric amount of HNO3. Yes, Elizabeth?
8.0 kilogram.
Repeat, please, loudly.
8.0 kilogram.
That's incorrect for bonus. The right answer is 56.0 kilogram. Achimota School with the same preamble. Calculate the net amount of water consumed or produced during the conversion of 17.0 kilogram of NH3 to the stoichiometric amount of HNO3. You should state if the water is consumed or produced. Is that hand up, Katari? Go ahead.
Divided by 4. So you will have 22.5 grams, and it is consumed.
That's incorrect for bonus. The right answer, 21.1 kilogram, or I would have also accepted 21.0 kilogram, and it is produced. Next set has a preamble to all schools. Preamble. Find the set of values of X for which, please give me an answer formally. Find the set of values of X for which, Adisadel College, 2x squared minus 3x plus 3 is greater than 5. Yes, Ivan.
Okay. You have the set to be. X is such that X is a member of all real numbers. S is such that X is such that X is less than -1 or X is greater than 5 on 2.
Finish what you were saying.
X is such that X is less than -1 or X is greater than 5 on 2.
That's incorrect. Okay. Yes, Katari.
X is such that X is less than -½ or X is greater than 2.
Yes. But now I have to give you your first and final warning. Next time you do it again, the deductions begin. Keta, with the same preamble, 3x squared plus 4x plus 1 is less than 5. Elizabeth.
So X is such that X is a member of all real numbers where -2/3 less than X less than 2.
Repeat.
X is such that X is a member of all real numbers. It's wrong. -2/3 less than X less than 2.
That's incorrect. Go ahead.
X is such that we have the set X is such that -2 less than X less than 2 on 3.
Yes. Did I not give them a warning? Deduct a point. Your own question with the same preamble. 4x squared plus 5x plus 4 is greater than 10. Katari.
Less than negative. X is such that X is less than -2 or X is greater than 3 on 4.
Yes. Next set has a preamble to all schools. Preamble. Explain the following terms with respect to infectious diseases. Explain the following terms. So I'll give you a term. Please explain it with respect to infectious diseases. All right. Adisadel College, epidemic. Ivan.
An epidemic is an infectious disease which occurs in large populations, and it is an infectious disease which occurs in large population, and it spreads throughout a whole town or a city.
2 out of 3. I'll come back with your answer. Keta, endemic. Yes, James?
An endemic is a disease that is localized to a particular geographical area. Thus, people of a particular area, city, or town are likely to have this disease or express among the population at that area.
Okay. Achimota School with the same preamble, pandemic. Lauren.
So a pandemic is a disease which is transmitted between populations of large numbers, such that it can be transmitted between populations of different countries.
2 out of 3. All right, so an epidemic is a disease that affects a large number of people within a community, population, or region at a particular time. An epidemic is an unexpected increase in the number of disease cases in a specific geographical area. Okay? Endemic, you had right, and then Achimota School, a pandemic is an epidemic. Okay, so it's an epidemic that occurs worldwide, if not worldwide, over a very wide area, crossing international boundaries and usually affecting a large number of people. Last set of questions for the round. This comes with a preamble to all schools. Preamble, please pay attention. A student monitors the level of water in a Veronica bucket by measuring the electrical resistance between the top and bottom surfaces of water in the bucket. The bucket is in the shape of a truncated right circular cone with a bottom radius of 0.20 meter, a top radius of 0.25 meter, and a full vertical depth of 0.60 meter. The resistivity of water in the bucket is 2,500 ohm meter. I know you want to hear it again. Good. A student monitors the level of water in a Veronica bucket by measuring the electrical resistance between the top and bottom surfaces of water in the bucket. The bucket is in the shape of a truncated right circular cone with a bottom radius of 0.20 meter, a top radius of 0.25 meter, and a full vertical depth of 0.60 meter. The resistivity of water in the bucket is 2,500 ohm meter. Now, at Adisadel College, determine the resistance the student measures when the bucket is full of water. Yes, Ivan.
So you have the resistance to be 8.0 times 10 exponent 3 ohms.
That's incorrect for a bonus. The right answer is 9.5 kilo ohm. With the same preamble, Keta, determine the resistance the student measures when the depth of water in the bucket is 0.50 meter. For bonus. The right answer is 8.2 kilo ohm. Achimota School, last question of the round with the same preamble. Determine the resistance the student measures when the depth of water in the bucket is 0.40 meter. Yes, Lauren?
6.5 kilo ohms.
That's incorrect. For bonus. The right answer is 6.8 kilo ohm. And I have a comment about this. You people don't seem to like Veronica buckets. But those of you who have been asking for application questions, you see how applied this is. By monitoring the resistances, you can tell how high the water is in your Veronica bucket. So if you have a Veronica bucket which is not transparent, but you want to monitor how much water there is in there, you can set it up, be measuring resistances, and then know how high the water is so that you can refill it for people to wash their hands and avoid the pandemic. With that, we've come to the end of the first round. Has 10 points. Achimota School has 11 points. Keta Senior High Technical School has 13 points. Four more rounds to go. Round 2. This round is also known as a speed race. The questions in the round are directed to all 3 schools at the same time. For an opportunity to answer a question, you must ring for it. May I hear your bell, Achimota School? Thank you. Yours, Keta Senior High Technical School. Thank you. And yours, Adisadel College. Thank you. If you ring and answer correctly on the first attempt, 3 points. On the second attempt, 2 points.